show hitting the scene. Shit tales of Oz and foreigner dreams. Tales are crazy wild as the wind. Raps and madness can make you spin. Shit tales roll Florida's king. The podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tune in folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide. From down under to the Sunshine State, mishaps and mayhem can't escape fate. Chuvalo and Croc Dundee, a wild ride on Podcast C. Shit tales roll Florida's king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tune in folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide. From down under to the Sunshine State, mishaps and mayhem can't escape fate. Chuvalo and Croc Dundee, a wild ride on Podcast C. Shit tales roll Florida's king. Podcast chaos, it's a wild thing. Tune in folks for a hell of a ride. Crazy stories far and wide.
One. Hello, everybody. I am NCR News Network. I am joined by friend and co-host Anthony Caruso. Normally, we have a little bit of a joke in the opening, but due to the recent events that happened in, is it Bondi Beach?
Bondi.
Bondi Beach, there was a mass shooting. There have been several casualties. The alleged shooters have been placed in custody. We ask for a moment of silence for those who have been hurt in this horrific tragedy. If you'll please join us. We thank you guys for doing that. Still, go ahead.
Even though it happened, about just over 12 hours ago, it is still a very raw feeling. And for those wondering where Bondi Beach is, it's about 45 minutes from where I live. So it's one of the more famous beaches in the Sydney metropolitan area. A lot of tourists head through there. The event, it was very sad as well. It was a children's Hanukkah event. It's a very important festive event for those of the Jewish faith, and to see the incident occur and knowing of that we all have here in Sydney, that we do have friends and loved ones who lived in the area. It was a shocking incident.
Again, we're not trying to bring away from the humor. It's just stuff like this, we have to be serious because this is a serious thing.
Absolutely. And although, we will be getting onto the humor very shortly, but let's, we just wanted to take our time to pay our respects. And so this episode will be dedicated to everyone who did suffer. Let us hope that this episode will at least shed a little bit of humor and light into what has happened to you. If you do need any sort of assistance with anything that has happened, or if you do feel distressed by it, we do recommend getting in touch with your local mental health organization.
Talk to a friend, a religious figure. Don't let those dark thoughts get to you. Find strength in your community, find strength in your family, your friends, and know that even though we're miles apart, we're all here for you and your families.
Absolutely. With that in mind, it's time to help everyone put a smile on their dial after everything that has happened. I'm going to kick things off with our best of the morning briefing. And NCR, what have you got for us this week?
Oh, this one, it's a special one. And I have a feeling you're gonna get a little pissed off.
Oh
for
no.
why I chose it.
Time for morning briefing. I hope you have your favorite cup equipment. They're in Mulberry.
I love his collection of mugs, honestly.
I know.
I'm not sure what kind of safety solution equipment they sell, but if you need some safety equipment, call them up and see if they have it. They're good people. All right, here's the deal. This is Isabella Marchesani. You know Marchesani. She's Italian.
Oh, what's the matter? Don't you
Oh.
want Masha Sani?
First off, it's pronounced Makasani, Manayalona, honestly. It reminds me of an incident when I went down to our local club. Not like a nightclub per se, but it's like a retired services league. It's a very nice social location. You go and have dinner and hang out with people and whatnot. We were lined up for desserts. I'm lined up there with wifey, very jovial about the event. Lady in front of me looks at the desserts list and goes, I'll have some tiramisu, thank you. And wifey turns around and me goes, Caruso, don't. She knew exactly what was going through my head at that time.
Oh, come on. She just wanted some tiramisu. Come on.
Don't start. Do not start. Oh, let's hear
She
it.
just wanted some of the rigatoni.
She's 24 and she's cute as a button, and she's got a lead foot. So Isabella Marchesani, she already has speeding tickets in Orange County. She has speeding ticket in Lake County, and we stop her doing over 100 miles an hour on the interstate, weaving in and out of traffic, creating a lot of danger for herself and other people. Well, we wanted to save her life. So we arrested her and took her to jail. Listen, folks, I've said it over and over, and you'll probably hear it some more. There's a law in Florida. You drive over 100 miles an hour and you're reckless and dangerous, or you're 50 miles over the speed limit, you're going to jail. It's not just a citation. But Isabella Marchesani could not understand that. She says, I was only doing 100 going to work. No, you weren't. You were doing 101. Have a good day. Eat us some pizza. Hello, everyone.
Good words, as long as there's no pineapple on it.
I gotta say,
Be very careful what you say next.
Grady Judd in that was Italian as fuck.
There are two things that can make my blood boil right now: pineapple on pizza, and anyone that says that Chicago-style deep dish pizza is pizza.
Well, I'm not going to get into that argument, but we are going to have a quick word with today's sponsor over at Aura. Today's sponsor is Aura. With it being the holiday season, we're going to be spending a lot more time online trying to get those good deals so we don't have to deal with all the crowds. But online shopping comes with a risk. That risk is getting your data stolen or even your financial information leaked online. And this is where today's sponsor can help you. Aura is an all-in-one digital security system that helps keep your personal and financial data safe while you're online. Aura searches the web to make sure any of your personal or financial information is removed. They can even help remove your data from data brokers without you having to lift a finger. Aura offers you 24-hour customer service based in the USA, a free VPN, a free antivirus, parental controls, so you can make sure what your kids are doing online is safe. By clicking my link, www.aura.com/NCR, or scanning the QR code, you can get a free 14-day trial that at any time you can cancel. So have peace of mind this holiday season, and knowing that your personal data and your financial data is secured by using my link at Aura. Again, that's aura.com/NCR, scan the QR code, or click the link in the description box. Thank you again to Aura for sponsoring us.
And because we're all feeling a little bit hungry after the discussion we had previously, let's hear from one of our other great sponsors. Get the very best in cooked and cured meats with Holy Smoke Barbecue. Come and join our residential Pope and the Papal Rotti as they serve up a godly spread of ribs, breasts, pork sword kebabs, and rumps from around the world. Whether it is glazed in their very own signature water-to-wine sauce or treated from the Holy Smoker itself, you are guaranteed to have an out-of-body experience as you bite down on meat sent from heaven. Holy Smoke Barbecue. We are never afraid to show off our meat.
Thank you again to Holy Smokes Barbecue for sponsoring us.
Now, I believe the Pope has actually been experimenting with a little bit of pizza using some of his marinated pepperoni.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So I'm keen to try it.
From what I've been hearing, it's it's first come, first serve because it's just getting sold out left and right.
Jeez, good signs. Good signs. Alrighty, with that in mind, I have the ceremonial coin at the ready. NCR, make your call.
I'm going heads this week.
Oh, good ring on that one. Heads is the call, and it is a head.
We're going to start off with a little bit of a heartwarming story, something that we're going to need right now. Florida inmates sew teddy bears to comfort children in crisis.
Aww, it's actually a nice Florida man.
Yeah. I'm going to bring up the video so we can hear from the inmates who are doing this. But this is a practice that we've seen happen before. The inmates usually do textiles, but this is something special, and I feel we could definitely use the love right now.
Absolutely.
The back side of the bear, and this would be the front side.
Inside Columbia Correctional Institution, 11 inmates are taking on a unique project, crafting teddy bears. It's part of the new textile program at the institution that gives inmates job skills and a chance to give back. For Jonathan Tucker, it's more than work. It's a way to do something meaningful that reaches beyond the prison walls.
Definitely a good opportunity.
Why is that?
Because I get to make a change in other people's lives.
Here's how the operation works.
So once you get the pattern traced out, I cut it out, and then that's when the creation starts.
Another sews the outer coat, and a third stuffs it. Normally, the inmates sew uniforms, bedding, and linens, but staff wanted to broaden their skill set before release. That's why the Teddy Bear program was created, an ideal spearheaded by Assistant Warden of Programs, Chrissy Stanford.
Through making of the teddy bears, it's kind of broken down some walls and has opened up the communication where they're talking more about their families and their kids and experiences that they've had. And it's been a wonderful program all the way around.
The goal of these bears is to soon ride in Lake City Police Department's patrol cars so officers can hand them to children during traumatic calls. And here it is, the hand-sewn teddy bear here at the Lake City Police Department. Proof that even in a place built for tough lessons, there's room for something soft as this to comfort a child in need.
But that's what motivates me, because I'm putting smiles on other people's faces and I'm giving an opportunity.
That's a good, heartwarming thing they're doing.
Good on them. Good on them.
Sometimes you need a story like that because it still makes the heart work, so still in there.
And it's just
Tom for sending me that story.
God bless you, Mrs. Tom. Always a great supporter of the show. And look, it does show that prison can be a place where, genuine rehabilitation can occur.
That's true.
No, I'm very, very heartened to hear that. And it's a nice way to start. And we're going to need it as well, because when we get to my stories, it's going to go off the rails almost immediately. Now, for number 10 in the shit towns of Australia, I can't believe it. It's not Port Pirie again.
Okay, I am concerned. Have they changed their ways? Have they grown up?
Maybe ever so slightly they've grown up. Instead, we're off to Lake Macquarie in New South Wales. And I think we're going to be hitting the ground pretty early with this because this is hilarious. Thieves have somehow managed to steal 23 one-ton stone blocks from the side of a main road.
What?
A council is pleading with the community to help them track down the individuals responsible for an incredibly brazen robbery worth a steep $10,000. Council have been left head scratching after the bizarre 25-ton theft that took place besides one of the busiest roads in the area. Lake Macquarie Council installed dozens of huge sandstone blocks in July and August beside the esplanade at Spears Point. But on Monday, staff noticed 23 of them, each weighing a whopping 1.1 tons, has been stolen. I mean, who steals sandstone?
Somebody needing to build a pyramid?
Yeah, I was thinking more this.
Oh, all right. My man Cornflake got the spirit. He a little confused, but he got the spirit.
A spokesperson for the council told 7 News Australia so far no arrests have been made, but New South Wales police are investigating. Measuring at more than 2 meters in length, the sandstone slabs were installed to prevent parking alongside the road near the Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. Now, for those who don't know, the Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility is also the home of the Newcastle Jets A-League Youth Academy for men and women. So it's to prevent them from parking in an area where they might actually cause some problems. It's the first time we've known of the sandstone blocks being stolen from a council site. It's been difficult to track down the offenders due to the lack of CCTV. Reports of residents stealing from public spaces are on the rise nationwide. Now, I'm going to show you some of the photos from this because when you see this, these aren't exactly small sandstones. There's
Okay.
4 of the slots. Now, if you want to get a bit of an idea what it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be something like this.
I'm still going with the theory it's a disgruntled pharaoh trying to build a pyramid.
It's entirely possible, but could you imagine how much effort actually needs to go in to pick one of these bloody things up?
Where there's a whip, there's a way.
Get out. Get out.
No.
Who's your number 9?
Number 9. Florida man sets his own truck on fire to draw attention to other criminal matters, detectives say.
Oh my God.
Volusia County, man is facing arson charges after deputies say he set his own truck on fire to draw attention to other criminal matters in the neighborhood. An arrest affidavit shows that Michael Hudson Jr., age 43 of Oak Hills, is accused of torchlighting and setting his car on fire with a clothing basket in the trunk, according to the Bureau of Fire and Arson Explosive Investigations.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm doing it. It's going to go for a double hit right now.
Oh, all right. My man Cornflake got the spirit. He a little confused, but he got the spirit.
I mean, it happened on December 8th near the base of North Causeway in New Summer Beach. Hudson first said his truck was stolen, then attempted to start the fire after he was arrested the following day and booked into the Volusia County Jail. No word on bond. But wait, I do have an image of our Florida man.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see it. You smug bastard.
I needed help. I couldn't find somebody wearing some SpongeBob jockeys.
Oh, fuck. I was just trying to help.
I was trying to help. I needed the bat, man, but I don't have the bat signal.
Oh, that's good. That's quite good.
Who is your number 9, kind sir?
Oh, the number 9 is going to make people a little bit pissed off about how people abuse the Christmas spirit. Number 9 takes us to Kempsey in New South Wales. And what we've got here, well, a bunch of Grinches have burnt down a Christmas tree. And not just any Christmas tree, a public Christmas tree.
Why can't we have nice things?
A rural New South Wales town is devastated that its Christmas tree was destroyed by arsonists less than a fortnight away from the holidays. The decorated tree, which was put up on Smith Street in Kempsey just last week, has been burnt down in what police deem a suspicious blaze around 11:15 p.m. Kempsey Shire Council will review CCTV and work with New South Wales Pole to find those responsible. We are deeply disappointed and saddened for our community and for our council staff who over many months worked hard to procure, decorate and install the tree after what had been a challenging year for the Shire. Referencing the floods that have, of course, battered the area. Detective Inspector Mark Rogers said officers were canvassing local businesses to understand how the fire started would not rule out anything. It's obviously very sad coming from the festive season for Kempsey to lose a Christmas tree, which is quite disappointing. Well, this is I'm disappointed for the people of Kempsey, honestly.
I am as well. And I just have to say to the individuals involved in this, please take these kind words from me and him.
Oh, well, you can kindly go fuck yourself.
God bless you, King Shark. And for those wondering, that's what the Christmas tree was supposed to look like. That's what it looks like now.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know. NCR, who is your number 8?
Number 8. Florida woman faces felony charges after throwing chicken at another woman's face during a fight.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh, are you this serious, though?
It's just not right. It's really eerie here. Something's fucky.
I am that serious. Oh,
that is a clear case of foul play.
There is something foul and nefarious about this. And I love the wordplay. Thank you.
Oh, go
on. A Florida woman named Jasheen Tashi Wallace was arrested Thursday night after allegedly throwing chicken at another woman's face in an argument. According to the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, they received a call around after 10 p.m. to the residence where a fight broke out between the two women, and it escalated when Wallace threw a retrieved a kitchen knife from the upstairs apartment and pointed it towards the victim, making contact with her hand without causing a cut. Wallace then told the police she had been jumped and an individual, after being detained, deemed her the primary aggressor, but she's been taken to the North Brevard Bureau jail facility with a $4,000 bond, and it was reported afterwards she had threw raw and cooked chicken at the victim's face.
Oh, come on. That's a waste of good chicken.
You know, there's 11 herbs and spices that's going to go wrong here.
The colonel would be most upset.
I mean, I get it.
No.
We've all been angry.
No, I don't get it. Because you don't do that with chicken. With succulent chicken.
I mean, That chicken could have been used for a lot of good things. Could have been fried.
I know what else it could have been used for.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Indeed. I want to stop here. Who is your number 8, sir?
I'll be up for some kung pao chicken, honestly.
Take a little sour chicken.
Yeah, I'm keen. Number 8 takes us to Claremont in Tasmania. Jeez. I'm concerned already. Because a teacher has been punched in the head while trying to break up a student fight. Now, already NCR, I'm very worried about my list tonight.
I can understand why.
I
can assure you.
Yes.
Assure you. Bender has been seen by our correct maintenance team. And they say he's okay.
All right. I'm going to give him a rest for now. But he might have to come back later. A teacher in Tasmania has been left battered and bruised as she was trying to break up a high school brawl when the students turned on her. There have been more than 1,363 incidents of school violence in 2024. 95% increase for the state. It comes as teachers claim the government isn't resourcing schools well enough to deal with these issues. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, would you believe I've actually got video footage of this? Do I dare show it?
I say show it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Brace yourselves. The following scene may contain areas of violence.
Wait, no. Get it, go. Up. Yeah. Come on.
It's a high school brawl that left a Tasmanian teacher battered and bruised. She was trying to break up a fight when one of her students turned on her, kicked and punched her, and threw her to the ground. Unfortunately, it's a story that's not unique. Recent data finding that there's been a 95% increase in violence in Tasmanian schools in the last 12 months alone. If you want to watch this story, you can catch it on 7 Plus.
Well, thanks 7 Plus for showing us that story in the first place, but yeah, not great.
Yeah, only one thing comes to mind seeing that footage.
But it does give us an opportunity to do something in particular. For the first time tonight, guess where we're going?
Let's go to the comments.
Let's go to the comments. And because it is Tasmania, some guy named Sergio has commented, which head got punched? Not a high school, it's Claremont College. Year 11 and 12 is high school, you idiot. Just some people, honestly. Capsicum spray, yeah, maybe. I mean, you know, it's probably not the bad. Just give them more Lux whips. So, yeah, it's a bit. I don't know what you say about it. Or Melanie suggested using a hose. You know why? It's not the best. That's not the worst solution there.
Now you spray him to calm him down. If that doesn't work, just hit him with it.
Shit. Some guy named Spec wait, and if you think that's bad, wait until they cancel the internet. Oh.
You know, that reminds me of a good friend of ours who knows a lot about hoses and petrol.
Some guy named Kevin, probably fighting over a girl that wasn't related. It's like unicorns down in Tasmania.
Oh.
Oh, that's savage, that last one.
God bless him.
Oh, we always love visiting the comment section. Who's your number 7?
Number 7. Florida woman and doctor is accused of attacking husband, spitting on a Florida Highway Patrol trooper, on the Palmetto Expressway and is fired for Mount Sinai.
You have a place called Mount Cyanide.
Yes.
Okay, my mind has just been blown up at the thought of that.
And I have video.
Who's it from?
Let me. Miami News 7.
Alrighty then. Where's our mugs?
Yep. Come on, guys. We'll take free mugs. I'll take a visor even.
We will demonstrate them just like Grady Judd does. You know, I might even have a coffee when I do this.
Yeah, I might have a nice cup of tea.
Roll that beautiful footage.
A South Florida doctor arrested, accused of being both drunk and dangerous in the middle of the day on the Palmetto Expressway.
On the night team, Joe Rotes in West Miami-Dade detailing a bizarre series of events that landed her in jail, Joe.
Really bizarre here, Craig. This doctor was out for drinks with her friend, according to investigators, and she got picked up and was being taken
Were they
home when she got
litigators?
into a fight.
Were actual
She
gators?
ended up allegedly assaulting a trooper. Dr. Giselle Manser in trouble with the law.
Okay, she's a very attractive woman.
Very professional looking.
You know, very lovely woman. You know, she's got a lovely smile. She's got some beautiful eyes. You know, nice professional setting. But let's see how this goes.
After troopers say she got violent on the Palmetto Expressway and started blocking traffic, even spitting on a trooper. According to Florida Highway Patrol, the internist was having drinks with her friend from out of town at 94th Aero Squadron restaurant near Miami International Airport Tuesday afternoon. Her husband picked the pair up, they say, after the two had too much to drink, and that's where the trouble started. Troopers say the three were driving home along the Palmetto Expressway near the West Flagler Street exit, and Mansour started arguing with her friend.
Is that the exact intersection that's been made into a meme? The car skidding through the intersection like that?
No.
Jeez, it looks like it, doesn't it?
It does, but I don't think so. It could be. I'll have to double check.
Yeah, anyone who knows the meme that we're talking about, if you can find it and then help us confirm if we're correct or if I'm being an idiot as usual, let us know, because that intersection there looks very familiar.
Her husband pulled over to break up the argument, but Mansour took it to the next level.
Ooh, that's a mean
kicking her
drunk
husband
face.
in the face, then climbing onto the hood of their SUV and eventually sitting in the middle of the main roadway while blocking rush hour traffic. It only got worse. When troopers arrived and put the doc in cuffs to take her to their station, they say she began kicking the doors and windows of the patrol car. When they tried calming her down, the arrest report states, restraining Mansour, she spit directly into my face with saliva and blood on the left side of my face. Mansour, once an internist at Mount Sinai Medical Center, they released this statement. We are aware of the incident involving a physician who is no longer affiliated with Mount Sinai. The incident did not occur on our campus and did not involve Mount Sinai patients or staff. The 39-year-old now faces a list of charges including battery, resisting arrest, and assaulting a police officer.
Okay, I know there's some guys out there who think they can fix her. But no, fix her.
She's already got someone to try and do that.
Mansour has since bonded out of jail. We have reached out to both her and her husband. We have not heard back. We're live in West Miami-Dade. Joe Rotes, 7 News, Night Team.
Hang on. Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
Who's the judge down there? Who's the really well-known judge there?
I don't know. I don't think it's Glazer. I know it's not Hurley, because Hurley's Brevard County. I think Glazer's Miami-Dade, but I think it might be Glazer.
There's a video clip of a judge handling soft sits in a I think it's a Fort Lauderdale thing. I've seen it all the time on Court Cam. Oh, no. Judge Hurley is Broward County. Sorry. That's who I was thinking of. No. He's Broward County.
I love Judge Hurley. He was one of the first videos I ever covered on a soft sit when I first started my channel. And I just love how he played the legendary soft sit David Hall.
Yes, I've seen that one as a mate. Now, the funnier one is the lady who turns up in it. The old lady. That's one of the funniest exchanges I've ever seen in a court proceeding.
There are several that he's done. There was one with him who he had a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
On there, and he's like, she attacked her husband because he had ate all of her Oreos. And he told her, "Tell your husband, stop eating the Oreos." But my favorite is when he had an adult film star on there, and she flashed her tits at him.
He would have been very professional about it.
He was. He handled it. He handled it with the expertise and the poise that a seasoned judge should.
Well, with that, we're now going to move on to number 7. And we're off to Sydney in New South Wales. And, it's going to be hard to do this story. A 16-year-old drongo has been arrested after allegedly shooting a house before crashing his getaway car. Well, I'm going to ease him in to start off with. Are we clear?
I'm getting all the signs from Reg and Dwayne. Yeah, we're clear.
Have you ever tried simply turning off the TV, sitting down with your children, and hitting them?
Okay. Made it. We're okay for now. A 16-year-old boy is one of 2 people to be charged after shots were fired at a home in Sydney southwest. Police were called to a home on Aberdeen Street in Bosley Park about 6:30 a.m. on Friday after reports of a public place shooting. Officers arrived to find several shots had been fired into a home from an Audi sedan before it drove from the scene. No residents in the home were injured during the shooting. Well, here's the first problem that we've got here, isn't it, NCR? It was an Audi.
An Audi.
Yeah, an Audi. They Yep.
You don't see that kind of entitled behavior with Audis usually.
No, but then again, they chose the wrong car because we know the kind of person that the half decent, at least that's someone who's a little bit more half decent, what they'd be driving.
Flirting outrageously with a waitress, and it's okay because he's got a jet.
Indeed. You need a jet.
At about 1:30 p.m. on Friday, police executed a search warrant at a home in Fairfield West and arrested a 22-year-old man. He was taken to Cabramatta Police Station where he was charged with firearms and organised crime offences. The man was refused bail. Of course he was. During the search, police allegedly found a shortened caliber rifle, ammunition, and a number of mobile phones. Officers stopped a vehicle at 6:15 p.m. on the same day on Camden Valley Way in Leppington and arrested a 16-year-old boy who was taken to Campbelltown Police Station and charged with a number of offences, including 1 firearms charge. That boy was also refused bail. This is mental because we have a photo of the gun.
Take a look.
To be fair, it's actually not that big, but that looks like a makeshift.
You know, size isn't everything.
Yeah. There's the Audi, found abandoned. He's done an absolute number. And just to remind everyone, of course, when he attempted the getaway, they actually crashed the car and did a right royal number. Well. How smart are you?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh boy, it's just in things like this, you know. You want to try and just keep your head in regards to that. NCR, who's your number 6?
Number 6, I'm going to need some help from Troy. Would you kindly?
I shall.
I'm Troy McClure, and I'll leave you with what we all came here to see: hardcore nudity.
Oh, thank you, Troy.
Oh, it makes me feel nice and safe. Well, actually, I don't know. Do I feel safe whenever there's a naked Barney Gumble running around the streets?
Are you ready for this one?
Oh boy!
Because the headline alone is going to break you. Drunk Florida woman is arrested after seen walking in public with liquor in hand and underwear down her knees, exposing her vagina and butt.
Oh, gray man, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. She used to be.
See, that's the Reddit tagline.
Yeah.
I wish they would have used that for the actual news article. But a 37-year-old woman was arrested in Ocala after police officers allegedly saw her walking on the sidewalk with no pants on. On Sunday, November 16th of 2025, Ocala Police Department officers were parked in a patrol vehicle near the 2900 block of East Highway and 40th when a woman was observed walking on the sidewalks, and the officers noted that the woman's underwear were around her knees, exposing her buttocks and vagina area. The woman was later identified as Kendra Ann Jones.
Right.
Reports further stated that Jones was actively drinking a bottle of liquor wrapped in a plastic bag. When officers made contact with Jones, they seized a 375 milliliter bottle of Flashpoint and had observed that approximately 75% of the liquor contents were already consumed.
Oh, God.
When officers attempted to speak to Jones, she became combative and was detained in handcuffs. Jones was placed under arrest and booked in the Marion County Jail, where she remains in custody, being held on a $5,000 bond. She is facing charges of exposing sexual organs, public consumption of, and violation of a city ordinance. The Marion County court records show that Jones has been represented by a public defender, has entered a written plea of not guilty, and she is scheduled to have a court date 9 a.m. Tuesday, January 20th of 2026. And I do have a mugshot.
Oh boy. Let's see this.
So, boy. So if anybody out there thinks they can fix her, you want to go to the Marion County Jail. It's a $5,000 bond, or you can show your support on the 20th of January.
What's that? Oh, you got something to say? Hey, NCR, I think Brigadier Reginald wants to say something.
Okay.
Shenanigans. Do, 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 do. Shenanigans. Do, 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 do. Shenanigans. Do, 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 do.
Thank you, Reggie.
I don't think you could have described it any better. That's pure shit. That is pure shenanigans.
I mean, 375 milliliter bottle.
That's
yeah.
Let
me pull that up here.
What was the brand as well?
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint. What is it? Never actually heard of it before. Flashpoint Cinnamon Whiskey.
Oh, wow. That is a big bottle.
So this is something that would compete against Fireball if I
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Huh. That's entirely subtle, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's not that strong though. It's only 16%. I mean, come on. Oh boy, shall we move on, NCR?
Yes, let us move on.
Number 6. I'm a little bit worried, NCR. We're off to Tennant Creek in Northern Territory. It's a Northern Territory story involving teens.
Have you ever tried simply turning off the TV, sitting down with your children, and hitting them?
Okay, okay, he's gotten through it. What's that, Reggie? Okay. We're going to have to be very careful to make sure that there are no more feral teen stories.
We will try our best.
Feral teens arrested after 3 cars stolen and used in a series of ram raids and aggravated violence events, including robberies. A business owner has called for the youth curfew in Tennant Creek after a weekend crime spree involving a theft of multiple cars, ram raids, and a police chase through the Northern Territory town. 4 teenage boys aged between 14 and 17 have so far been arrested after 3 cars were stolen from a Maloney Street business and driven dangerously around town in the early hours of Saturday morning. Northern Territory Police said one of the cars was also used in a series of offences, including ramming the front gate of the Tennant Creek police station and knocking it down, ramming a police vehicle, civilian's car, a shopping centre, and ram raiding the Tennant Creek Hotel to steal alcohol. Tennant Creek Goldfields hotel owner Jason Grove said a youth curfew should be considered to reduce crime in the town. I don't know why it's not being talked about. It got thrown around real quick in Alice Springs and it got brought into Alice Springs twice with no hesitation, no drama whatsoever. Oh, boy. This is just insane. Northern Territory has got such a bad youth crime problem. It is straight out ridiculous.
I might have to open up a branch of my Crystal Lake campgrounds for wayward children there.
I wouldn't put that out of the question, to be perfectly honest. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, who is your number 5?
Number 5. Florida man charged with attempted murder after beating mother with frying pan.
A frying pan?
I thought this was just a skit from Boston Legal.
Yeah.
But apparently it's real life here.
Denny Crane.
Part of my legal dream team. I was talking to Matt G about this. And my older brother, if you had to pick your legal dream team of 3 lawyers, who do you choose?
Oh.
While you think on that, I will read this article.
Yeah.
A Coral Springs man is facing attempted murder charges after police say he tried to beat his mother to death with a frying pan before attempting to smother her. According to the arrest reports, Keith Evan Woodward, age 53, told police he intended to kill his mother due to her early dementia and needed to consider her assistance. The court records list Woodward as living in the 10,300 block of Northwest 29th Street. The exact location is where the incident took place. The Coral Springs Police Department investigators say that the attack happened on December 8th when Woodward and his mother were searching for a caretaker on the phone. Coral Springs police detectives wrote that Woodward armed himself with a large frying pan, walked up to his mother's bedroom as she was laying on the bed, and struck her in the head in an attempt to kill her. According to the reports, Woodward then climbed on top of his mother and then tried to smother her with a pillow while she was pushing and pinching him to get off of him, yelling that she couldn't breathe. Investigators say she had hit him at least 2 more times. Oh, he had hit her 2 more times with the frying pan and attempted to smother her again. Detectives wrote that the woman was able to escape and slid out underneath her son, falling onto the floor, fleeing to another room, where she called police and ran to the garage, where Woodward chased her, but was stopped once she had got outside. He was later detained. According to reports, Woodward later told dispatchers he was going to hell for what he had done. Meanwhile, the mother was taken to the Brevard County Health Center, and police arrested him for the attempts. She had suffered several bruises. The full extent of her injuries have not been detailed. Woodward was arrested and transferred to the Brevard County Jail, where he was ordered and held without bond. A judge has also ordered he undergo a mental health evaluation and have no contact with his mother. You know, it's very early, but I say wood chipper.
You know what? For the attempted smothering with a pillow, yeah, I'm leaning that way.
And because we believe in naming and shaming,
do it.
It's Keith. Or Kenneth, or Keith.
Scumbag.
You are a
scumbag.
You know, I have to kind of misquote Wesley Snipes, not Wesley Snipes, but Samuel L. Jackson here. But I hope he does. I hope he goes to hell.
Oh dear. Yeah.
But before we continue, have you thought of your legal dream team?
Yes, I have. And this is gonna be you're gonna be fascinated by this because yes, I'm gonna share Denny Crane with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Lionel Hutz. And you'll look at me just go, sorry?
It's a bold choice.
Well, consider his record. Representing the Simpsons, he has never lost.
Do you have any other witnesses?
Yeah, legal. He classed Lionel Hutz A tier.
Okay. So who's your third lawyer?
Jack McCoy.
You know, you share two of my choices.
Oh, excellent. And
Jack McCoy.
Yep.
Denny Crane.
Yep.
Dan Fielding.
Okay, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, the difference from me to you is I've gone for the wild card with Lionel Hutz.
Yeah, but I chose a dream team that I know I can win, and with Danny Crane.
So it's not bad.
So Anthony, what's my name?
Danny Crane. Oh, it makes you feel safe, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Who is your number 5?
Oh, number 5. We're off to one of your favorite towns. No, it's not the favorite. It is in Queensland. So guess where we're going?
Good old Goldie.
Yeah, Goldie's back in. First off, we've got a pest allegedly loitering naked outside of a primary school at drop-off time. I mean, that's That's pretty disgusting, if you ask me. I think you'd agree with that.
I would agree.
But that is not our main story tonight. This one is hilarious. A local Gold Coast councillor won a $24,000 car. Sound innocent enough?
Fair.
She used the council credit card to buy the $350 raffle tickets. Yeah, I saw this story, and let me tell you now, one thing came to mind straight away.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
Brooke Patterson, a councillor on Gold Coast City Council, faced backlash for using a Gold Coast City Council corporate credit card to buy a $350 charity raffle ticket, and in the process won a $24,000 MG car. Sparking mass debate, she ended up sparking mass debate over use of taxpayer money for personal gain and prompting calls for expenditure policy reviews. Now, Brooke Patterson, after the incident, decided that she would donate the car back to be re-raffled.
Well, that was nice of her, but I have to ask one thing. Did this spark more masturbating from them, or?
Oh my god. And because we all love a good piece of naming and shaming, ladies and gentlemen, there she is, Brooke Patterson.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I think her heart was in the right place, just not her mind.
Nah. What it does do is give us an opportunity to once again go to the comment section. Some guy named Stanley's now said, well, officially now the car belongs to council. Amanda has said, has asked, is the new car now available for the constituents to get to their appointments? I mean, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
A few people saying it should be handed back to the raffle and redrawn. Someone made the very interesting comment, it's an MG. Why is anyone getting excited about it? Oof. Shots fired. Shots fired.
It's not like
who is your number 4?
Number 4 again comes to us from Mrs. Tom. Thank you again, Mrs. Tom.
God bless.
For McCall's to emus, arrest after reports received shocking animal cruelty case in Lake Worth. Birds, cats, emus, pigs were found in deplorable conditions as a veterinarian detailed the illnesses and neglect in an arrest affidavit. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office said that Kimberly Weissman, age 65, was arrested on Tuesday after more than 30 animals were removed from her home in Lake Worth. The Lake Worth Sheriff's Office, the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office, Animal Control and Care, or the ACC, documented their and described the unsafe and unsanitary conditions. According to the arrest report, and details that the ACC officers entered onto the property at 6025 north of Pine Needle Lane and south. After they secured the gate was unlocked and opened, investigators noticed and observed large piles of dung across the yard, and there was a strong smell of ammonia coming from the camper on the property. Inside, officers reportedly found chickens and cats confined in wire dog cages and carriers without visible food or water. The fence line bottoms of the cage were covered in feces. Oh, those poor animals.
Oh, dear God.
At the scene, investigators say they found small metal collars that was on the left-hand side of the home, and a pot-bellied pig named Wilbur, who reportedly had open sores across its overgrown hooves and began to grow feral tusks.
Oh, jeez.
And a visible eye discharge was noted. The concern and the lack of shelter and cooling and water for the animals was the boiling point for the ACC officers. Inside a large pink travel camper holding birds, officers described that they had found roaches, trash, old birds, feces, 3 macaws being kept together in a single medium wire dog carrier, 2 Amazon parrots, and feces-lined cages. The total animals seized by the ACC listed as follows: 17 cats, 11 chickens, 3 macaws, 2 Amazon parrots, 3 emus, and 1 pig. According to the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office, reports state that the animals that survived transport to the veterinarian office for medical evaluation. They did say that they had several illnesses. She is currently facing 2 counts of felony aggravated cruelty to animals, misdemeanor counts of related to confining animals without food and water, and keeping animals enclosed without proper access to exercise and air, according to court records. But before we go to the mugshot, we're going to go to the comment sections on this one, because there was one comment from Florida Beach. That mugshot is lipstick on a pig. And why would he say that? Well, you be the judge.
I'm scared. I mean,
he's out of line, but he's right.
Oh, that's savage. That is so savage.
I mean, again, he's out of line, but he's right.
Oh.
Who is your number 4, sir?
Oh no, we're going back to the Northern Territory. Oh, I'm so sick of this sometimes. We're off to the Alice. We've got a multi coming from there. First off, from Alice Springs, a dad and a small kid get locked in a public toilet. From all intents and purposes, apparently it was a genuinely unfortunate incident, but no great nonetheless. But our main story, a Gronket. Oh, strap in, ladies and gentlemen. A Gronket allegedly assaults hospital staff and security guard and threatens to stab them with syringes. Northern Territory Pole has charged a 19-year-old female in relation to an assault that occurred at a hospital in Alice Springs yesterday. At around 9:55 a.m., the Joint Emergency Services Communications Center received a report that a female had become aggressive and threatened staff at the Alice Springs Hospital. It is alleged that as the offender was being escorted out by security, she attempted to punch a staff member and scratch a security guard, drawing blood. She then allegedly produced syringes and threatened to stab the guard. The main entrance of the hospital was locked once the offender was escorted outside. She allegedly kicked the glass doors and panels of the entrance, causing damage. Police attended and the 19-year-old was arrested. She's been charged with assault of worker, damaged property, going armed to public and disorderly conduct, and was remanded in custody to appear in Alice Springs local court. I think this woman has more than a few screws loose.
Indeed.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the medals. NCR, who is your bronze medalist?
Oh, get ready for a good laugh. Florida man claims he was teleported into a stolen BMW before doing a 130 miles per hour crash and said, "You saved me from the aliens," he told the deputies.
Oh, this is peak Florida man right here.
Oh, thank you to Fox 35 Orlando, which means one thing.
I'm your moderator, Larry King. Now, a word to our audience. Even though we're being broadcast on Fox, there's no need for obnoxious hooting and hollering.
Hoot. Oh, sorry, was I not meant to?
You horrible, horrible man, you. But wait, I have the video.
Outstanding. Thank you, Fox.
New at 5, a man tells deputies he was teleported into a stolen car.
But a trail of destruction tells a much clearer story.
Hold on a second. There's something not right with this.
What's that?
You know, most people associated with alien abductions aren't usually driving BMWs. They're usually driving Fords or Dodge Tacomas. I mean, those pesky aliens with their crafty teleportations.
Well, I look at the guy here, and I'm getting loony vibes, so I'm looking forward to this.
5's Chancellor Wynn has the wild body camera video that has many people saying only in Florida.
Deputies hear a lot of excuses when they ask people, "So why'd you do it?" But this is a new one.
I don't know. I teleported or something. Where'd you get the car from? I don't know. It's Calvin's. I don't know. I teleported. Officer, where'd you find Come over here. Give me just one second. Yeah. Put your hands up on my car.
That's 36-year-old Calvin Johnson with the bloody face. And you heard him right. He told the deputy he teleported into a stolen car and crashed it.
Signal 20 says. Oh my God.
He stole the car. This started at Bicentennial Park in Ormond Beach. A man walking his dog left the keys of his BMW convertible in the car, and deputies say a thief jumped on the opportunity. A witness describes the strange interaction he had with the suspect.
Who'd you see get into it?
It was a guy probably maybe 30 years old. It wasn't his car.
No.
He kept asking for a light, and I was like, "How in the world does he have a BMW if he doesn't have a light for cigarettes?"
Shots fired. That is brilliant.
I mean, how's he not going to have a lighter if he's got a damn BMW? That's a valid question.
That's a very good question.
A few minutes later, this happens.
130 miles an hour, and I swear to God, that's his boat.
The stolen BMW crashes at Old Dixie Highway and Plantation Oaks
Ooh.
Boulevard. Good Samaritans stop to help.
Cut him out of his seat. It's not his.
And then everyone learns the car is stolen.
You saved me from the aliens.
You saved me
After
from the
deputy
aliens,
puts out the
man.
lingering fire, the suspect is driven, not teleported, to the hospital and then to jail. Chancellor Wynn, Fox 35
very
News.
good.
And
Very
that convertible
good.
was not the only Volusia County crash caught on camera. A car took a nosedive into Lake Monroe, and deputies jumped in the water to save the driver.
Thank
done.
you. Thank you, Fox 35, for that one. But so I have more information on this.
Go on.
Calvin was charged with Grand Theft Auto, driving with a license that has been canceled or suspended or revoked. But no word on the aliens of being charged with anything yet.
That'll be a job for the Men in Black.
Who is your bronze medalist, sir?
Oh, God, I am not looking forward to this. Now, bronze medalist takes us to Geraldton in Western Australia. Oh, no. Okay, NCR, I'm now worried. A pair of 11-year-old boys.
Have you ever tried simply turning off the TV?
No, down bender. Reggie, onto him. Now.
Have you ever tried simply...
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Call Professor Falsworth. Get him on the phone. I want him reprogrammed.
Jeez.
I want him reprogrammed.
He needs an upgrade. He needs an upgrade immediately. Reggie, get the voice onto him. Oh, boy. A pair of 11-year-old boys have been charged over a massive fire that destroyed a house. WA police allege young boys were responsible for lighting a fire in Geraldton last week that later reignited and destroyed a home in an outer suburb of the Midwest city. The fire, which affected the residential suburbs of Wagrakeene and Spalding on November 30th and December 1, threatened hundreds of homes and left 3 houses uninhabitable. Police confirmed the investigations closed on Friday afternoon and that they had spoken to 4 boys. 2 were referred to a juvenile justice team, and each have been charged with breaching Section 444A of the Criminal Code, which relates to duty of care when lighting fires. Detectives allege the boys were responsible for starting the initial fire near Crane Place in Spalding on Friday, November 28. The fire was extinguished. The fire was extinguished by firefighters, but reignited on Sunday morning and again on Monday morning due to weather conditions. Police say they have advised Nick Morgan, whose house was destroyed on Sunday, of the result of the investigations. And just to show everyone that Australia doesn't fuck around when it comes to fires occurring, here is what it looked like.
Oh, that's pretty fucking bad there.
Think that's bad. That's it getting close to homes. Yeah, that's not great. And the problem that we have here in Australia is that a lot of our trees do have a lot of sap in it. I mean, the eucalyptus trees that we have here are very well known for the eucalyptus oil, which is highly flammable. So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem there.
It is.
So, NCR, who is your silver medalist?
And another thank you to Mrs. Tom for sending me this one. Man,
is it fair to say that Mrs. Tom is going to be our MVP for this week?
Yes, especially after this one. Man accused of watching adult films in public library computer in Bella Graves.
I get the feeling he's probably a little bit confused about where he actually was at the time, because I believe there was some comments that were made about from him about what was actually going on there. Oh, wait a minute, hang on, someone else has got something else to say.
You fucking weirdo.
Indeed,
but I believe he then funded up to police report and may have gone something like this.
It's a pornography store. I was buying pornography.
Right. A registered offender was allegedly caught looking at adult films on a computer at the public library in Bella Glades. The investigation began back in July when deputies got a call from the library in Bella Glades after receiving reports of a man allegedly watching adult films, according to their criminal complaint. They said employees at the library said that the suspect told her he was unable to access his email account and he lives at the Pelican Lake. According to Pelican Lake is allegedly known to house SOs, according to the arrest report. The employee told investigators she believed the man was a pedo.
Yep.
And well, according to the reports, she will also believe that he was not allowed to access those kinds of things or have access to a computer, according to the criminal complaint. The investigation led the deputies to witness who said they saw the suspect sitting in front of him, viewing and transfiguring, according to the accounts, of accessing adult films using the library's computer. The reports continue that the man claimed that one video he was watching showed a girl that looked awfully young, very young, according to the reports. Sheriffs made contact with Dennis Yaka, age 67, who confessed of using the computer and was viewing adult films. He also had a red USB drive plugged into the computer and gave consent for the deputies to search it. According to the deputies, asking him whether or not there was any CP on the device, he reported his response that if it was there, it must have been there from a previous arrest. He also requested consent to search his phone. He was arrested, and while searching by law enforcement, they found a silver USB in his left pants pocket, which was promptly placed into evidence. Through the searches of the USBs, they did find images of adult films and images of females.
I've got the wood chipper ready.
Between the ages of 16 and 19.
Wood chipper.
Jail records show he was booked into the Palm Beach County Jail on felony charges of obtaining obscene material and possessing and controlling the distribution of CP. However, we're going to the comments section.
Oh, let the public roasting begin for this rock spider.
From Florida Beach, registered S offender should not be in public library privileges. More than half all library cards holders are children. Yeah, that's a fact. Most library holders are children. I think they should ban him from the 100% of all devices at his home and abroad. The only place he should be able to get access is a public library, where they should be able to monitor his adult films. Should not be able to have access to any public libraries, according to CScene. According to Samuch, I don't know. I don't think there's any way that those using this offender could be monitored correctly at a library. They should not be able to have a computer used by offenders. In this case, no internet access. He had to have his adult films on a flash drive that he brought so he could watch them at the library. And from Skipper 454, you must get your news from CNN or other fake news outlets. Fact, this is a civil case, not a criminal case.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I'm not even going to read it anymore because this is a criminal case. There are children in those libraries. He is a creature that deserves to be thrown into a wood chipper. And because I believe in a good naming and shaming,
do it. Do it.
No. Creeper.
Rock Spider.
What the funny thing is? He kind of looks like one of the frauditors. Looks like
Could get on very well with Earl Warden.
Oh yeah, definitely get along with him.
Yeah. Scumbag.
He's even got creeper stash.
Ew.
Anthony,
Okay, get that photo off, please.
Anthony, can you help me find my puppy?
Oh dear God. Oh, that's just wrong on so many levels. Ugh.
I have to try to bring humor to this.
I know. Well, it's not going to help much more when we go to our next one. NCR. Are you a little bit excited?
I'm feeling tingling in my special place.
Would you like to know where we're going?
Is it my favorite place in the all-time world?
The city of Townsville is under a...
Yes, it is. Oh, Townsville. Here we go. First off, we've got the story of a hooligan that has hurled a full keg into a pinball machine at an arcade. That's pretty wild, that. But our main story from the Townsville Bulletin. A Gronk has shoved a bag of meth up his asshole during, I kid you not, a low-speed mobility scooter police chase.
Only one thing comes to mind.
Oh, my.
This guy decided to shelve a bag of meth.
Well,
and unfortunately, this story, because it is from Townsville, is behind a paywall, but that doesn't mean we can't share with you a photo of this drink of water. Look at this classy bloke.
You know, the sling bag and Adidas shirt's one thing, but is that a Hadaway tattoo on his forearm?
I think it's supposed to say Harmony.
And here I thought he was a huge fan of the 90s singer Hadaway.
Look at his hair in the background as well. That is, and he's drinking a 4X while getting his photos. That is the epitome of zero fucks given.
That man right there.
But what this does mean is, for the third time tonight on my side, we're going to the comments section. From Khalib, plot twist, the scooter was flat. It was running off the sheer velocity of the bum rush it was getting. Ray said, I bet he pushed back and moaned slightly and bit his lip when they tried to get it out. The old prison wallet. Oh, God. Probably thought that if he farted, he would go faster from Jody.
Yeah.
Ryan wrote, some guy named Ryan wrote recreational shelving.
Oh.
That boy ain't right.
A guy named Les Bassett wrote, so does an RBT now include a rubber glove? Kobe Duncan wrote, he had his jacket packed. Runs right, they searched his rocky road. Oh, no. David Bullazos wrote, they're finding crack in his crack.
From blue meth to brown.
Oh, a few people saying that's methed up.
That is messed up.
Suzanne Jacobs wrote, now that's an afterburner. Scott Radford Chisholm just saving it for a mate. Ronald Rogers wrote, I hope it was double bagged.
Something smells funny.
Grant Towie wrote, in the boot.
Did he mean in the poop?
I don't know. Jake Jimenez wrote, bro was shitting boulders. Anthony Murray wrote, it's where I keep my packet of cheap cigarettes. Brax Hall wrote the good old double glass Barbie.
Thank you, comment section. You broke it, Anthony.
It's amazing. Lena Rose wrote, when you've hit rock bottom. I'm done. That is amazing. Oh.
There's only one. I'm thinking to myself, in that situation, was he like, push it real good?
Oh my god. NCR, who's your gold medalist?
Oh, I have saved the best for last when it comes to the shit housery that is Florida Man. Florida Man found with multiple weapons, container with radioactive warning label, and arrested in Polk County.
Oh my god, we're off to Polk County. Yes.
But did you catch that first part?
Yes. Oh. Wow.
Brought to us by Fox Tampa Bay 13. Again, please send us some fucking mugs.
Exactly.
All right. A suspect is behind bars after police found multiple weapons and a plastic container with a radioactive warning label in his car Friday evening in Polk County. This happened in Davenport, Florida. The Haines City Police Department said Benjamin Johnson, age 43, was arrested on multiple charges, including hoax weapons of mass destruction, failure to report, false report, constructing a bomb or explosive device, unlawful possession of a controlled substance, and a resisting an officers without violence. Here's what we know so far. The investigation happened near a Publix, which was located at 39883 Highway 27 in Davenport, when officers conducted a traffic stop on a on a Chevy Silverado. Chevy, I knew it. That had been involved in a crash. When they arrived, officers said Johnson refused to follow multiple commands to get out of the vehicle by the Haines City Police, and ultimately was pulled out of the truck, which they found multiple guns inside. According to the Haines City Police Department, officers say Johnson had acknowledged the existence of a dirty bomb in the truck. When they detained him and put him in a deputy's patrol car, police say they found a yellow plastic container with chains, locks, and a radioactive warning label. Officers immediately got to a safe distance, shut down the road, and requested assistance from the Bureau of Fire, Arson, and Explosives. Before the bomb squad arrived, Florida State fire investigators reported they had confirmed the contents were empty, but tested positive for radioactivity.
Oh my. One thought comes to mind, the fact that the only thing they had on there was a warning label.
See, because of me, now they have a warning.
You know, for me, it's this.
Buddy, shit just went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
Very,
and
very.
We're
quick.
not done. And we're not done.
Oh, no. No.
The Florida Department of Law Enforcement, ATF, and the FBI Bomb Tactical assisted in the investigation, which led them to discover inside the yellow container was a modified garage disperser device. Investigators say the container, the contents were used for a soil test, which contained low contacts of radiation, less than you would find in an X-ray machine. Johnson's truck was searched, where they found multiple guns, ammunition, firearms magazines, speed loaders, thermal scopes, knives, a battering ram, night vision goggles, cannabis, THC gummies. The road in the area, which was closed for several hours during the investigation, has since been reopened, according to police. The yellow container was taken to the Haines City Police Department, where further inspection by the Florida Bureau of Radioactive Material officers said the following. Johnson told the investigators that he was in the area for work and was living out of his vehicle with his dog. The animal was released to animal control, according to the Haines City Police Department. The Haines City Police Department says Johnson had a prior arrest for possession of marijuana out of Tennessee, and this means this is an active investigation. But wait.
Oh no, there's no. You cannot be serious.
I have pictures.
Oh, God. Let's do it.
Here's Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, that's actually not surprising.
Here is said yellow container.
Yep.
And here's his guns.
Holy shit. What was he? Who needs that much?
Okay, notice that can either be the thermal scope or the night vision goggles.
Yeah.
We've got 1, 2, we got maybe 3 pistols over here, a shotgun, a nice rifle with a stance and a suppressor, several boxes of ammunition, several magazines. You know, we got bags containing ammunition and knives. There's a knife right there. We also had a battering ram involved in this.
A battering ram?
Yes.
Oh. Wow. How could he afford all of that?
Army surplus store?
Ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer.
Hey! That's fair.
It is time.
Who is your gold medalist?
The gold medalist for the Shitowns of Australia for the week ending the 14th of December 2025. Having just celebrated a week of being in my 40s, I now have to put up with going to Boulder in Western Australia, where I need you to get Troy ready. A naked maniac smashed his windscreen window with his head.
I'm Troy McClure, and I'll leave you with what we all came here to see. Hardcore nudity!
But wait, there's more. NCR. This bloke was also humping the bonnet of the moving ambulance.
Let's get busy.
He was trying to get busy with an ambulance.
I mean, you know, I've heard of a lot of things. But do you think, did this happen at night or during the day?
Broad daylight.
Jesus Christ.
Broad
So he could feel
daylight.
he could feel the love in the air tonight.
Oh, it was clearly no love in an elevator.
Because you would have been loving the elevator.
Yeah. St. John, Western Australia, investigating an incident in Kalgoorlie, Boulder, after a naked man smashed the windscreen of an ambulance with his head. Video of the incident circulated on social media showing the man clinging onto the bonnet of a moving ambulance van, repeatedly smashing his head into the windscreen, causing it to break. St. John,
Are we sure it's not foreplay?
Oh, Jesus. When you see the damage, you'll be questioning everything you know. St. John WA said the attending crew were initially responding to reports of an injured man on Pesser Street in Boulder at 10:37 a.m. WA Pulse said they attended the scene to assist with the St. John ambulance crew at about 11:15 a.m. In a statement, St. John WA confirmed it was investigating the incident. St. John WA is aware of an incident involving the ambulance crew and a member of the public in Boulder this morning. A man in his 20s has been transported to Kalgoorlie Regional Hospital. St. John WA has confirmed the ambulance officers in the van retreated safely and returned to the depot following the incident. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, because we've got a video of the incident. Are you ready?
As ready as I'm ever going to be.
There's the ambulance there. There's the bloke on the bonnet. There he goes. He's naked. He's butt naked. There goes the head.
This is some very interesting foreplay. What the fuck, indeed?
Hell. What? Where are the policemen?
I'm getting reports that the ambulance said the passionate hugging was
And just to rub it into the wound a little bit further, that's the damage they did to the ambulance.
Okay, maybe him and the ambulance are in a bit of kink. We don't kink shame around here.
I think that's a little bit of extreme for kink play, to be honest.
Well, you know, I don't judge.
And there's blood of some of the bloodstream coming out of it, but there's a close-up shot of it. He's caved in the windscreen.
I mean, I'm not surprised. And that's the scary thing. That is the scary thing, that I am not surprised by these activities.
So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. Kalgoorlie, Boulder, the shittest town of Australia for this week.
MVP this week goes to Mrs. Tom for all the great stories she sent us.
You have been absolutely outstanding, Mrs. Tom. We can't thank you enough for the support you give us with some of the stories and then coming in and joining us. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that we will be. We always welcome your support here. And NCR, I think next week we just may, go live.
Oh, if we're going live, that means only one thing.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
That's right. And we will have a special guest with us, hopefully. If not, you will enjoy the shenanigans, the shithousery that is the live show, because that's when we try to break each other the most.
Exactly. And I think NCR, we can also let people in on what might be coming up during the off season.
I think we should.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be some special guests joining us for a series of shows we're going to be calling the NCR Shitbirds of the Ring.
This will be a special thing for those who enjoy pro wrestling. We're going to be making our own little wrestling promotion. Now, for the time being, it will be us reading off scripted matches, but hopefully we can find a way to make those visual in the future. And we will have some very great commentary from some of the best people we know.
Looking forward to it. Absolutely looking forward to it. And the best part is, ladies and gentlemen, you get to decide the outcome.
We will post weekly polls on my YouTube page, where you guys can decide the outcome of the competitors. Competitors such as, well, I better let Anthony read off some of our fine talent that we've signed to this organization and promotion.
We've got some. We can announce. We'll try and we won't go too hard into it, but we can announce that we do have one of our major competitors who's going to be lining up for the Shitbirds of the Ring. The first one, well, he wants NCR. He wants to model himself as the new $1 million man. You know, but I don't think he's quite good. He's quite up there enough with with one of our favorite wrestlers of all time, in Ted DiBiase.
No, he is not.
He is so far away from that. Instead, ladies and gentlemen, he is the 1 pound man himself, Daniel Jones.
We have him signed to a lucrative 5-pound contract.
Yep.
Now, you guys will predict the outcome, but we will write the match out for you to enjoy. And like I said, hopefully in the future, we can find a way to get these matches to be visual so you guys can enjoy them. Besides the fine commentary that you will hear from this awesome promotion that, I will say this, will be better than AEW. Take it, Tony Khan.
Tony Khan, give us a job. We know, look, we all know Tony Khan eventually needs to replace JR, and he also needs to replace Tony Schiavone. As good as they are getting on in age.
I mean, I love JR. He is one of my favorite commentators. Damn slobber knocker.
He's been whipped like a government mule.
My God, that's a steel. He hit him with a steel chair.
Oh, we're looking forward to this. Looking forward to what's coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, I am Anthony Caruso.
I am NCR News Network. And we will see you guys next time.